across the length and breadth of this country, the usual collaboration and consultation between the Nigerian Labour Congress and our civil society allies have been on. And basically, I think we are just trying to put finishing touches. But across all the states, that this consultation has been going.
Okay, so what can you say is the resolution of this consultative?
No, it's not about resolution. The National Executive Council of NLC have already resolved about our approach to the issue of fuel price hike and the issue of subsidy or no subsidy, and the fact that the meeting we had with government in 2020 was adjourned sine die. But we are also mindful of the pronouncements that have been made by the Minister of Finance and also the National Economic Council. They have made pronouncement clearly that by February there will be a hike in the price of PMS. I think the National Economic Council proposed about 302 naira. And the Minister of Finance came also openly to make pronouncement about the policy. And therefore, we are saying that we reject that policy because it's going to inflict more hardship on Nigerians, particularly those on fixed wages, and even those in the informal sector. That basically, with the challenge in our system and the challenge posed by COVID and the insecurity, I think this is not appropriate. And we have also given some policy options that we think can be able to address the issue. One is the issue of how do we now have refining capacity to be able to refine products for domestic use. And importantly is also the use of gas to drive some of our vehicles. So we thought that we have options that can address the issue, and therefore it's not actually something that Labour and our civil society allies will accept.
The government is coming up with some bad policies which they are not even supposed to do at this particular time. People are actually suffering, and so many people have been disenfranchised, so many people have lost their jobs, so many people have lost the source of their livelihood. Even the 30,000 minimum wage has lost its value, and we can see the devaluation of Naira every day. So even if you go to the market or even put on the food on the table, you know, the inflation rate and also the bad policies of the government, the devaluation of Naira, it has already affected everything. What you hear all the time is that Naira is no longer in value. And not only that, if the federal government now comes up and now make good its threat of increasing the price of the pump price, definitely this will have a ripple effect on everything, virtually everything. Now the landlords have increased the rent to the extent that if you want to take a 2-bedroom flat in Lagos State now, you must prepare to have from 1 million naira and above. And how much is the salary? If you are also now, government has also announced that every day now the commuters, the transporters, they will have to cough out 800 naira on daily basis. Aside from the one the unions are also going to collect from them. So where are we going in this country? I think this is the right time, and this protest rally is just to show the government that we will mobilize Nigerians to stop them from coming up with, this wicked and bad policy that will make Nigerians to continue to be impoverished, that will make more Nigerians not to have food that they will eat, that will make more Nigerians to have more pains. So this fight is not only for the workers, but for every Lagosian, for every Nigerian to come up and to tell the government that enough of all this shoveling and being pushed around. Already it's like government, before we said there is a gap between the rich and the poor. Now they will even abrogate anything like the middle class. It's either you are very poor or you are very rich. So Nigeria is turning into a capitalist state, and this is what we are expecting. We are expecting that the welfare of Nigerians should be well taken care of. Are they even taking care of our welfare? Our leadership in Nigeria, they are corruptly enriching themselves. This is what has been happening, and this is what we know. They are not even concerned about the poor masses. This is not all their campaign promises that they gave to Nigerians. They promised that they will return the naira to so amount. They promised that the refineries will work. Where are the refineries? We are like prodigal sons that have the well, but yet we have to go and fetch water from somebody's well again. Is this what the government promised us? They did not promise us all these difficulties and hardship that they are giving us. The insecurity is something to talk about. It's something Nigerians should reject from this government. Every day people get killed, people get kidnapped, people get killed for ritual purposes, and this is what has been happening in this country. We should, Nigerians, I'm appealing to workers, to even Nigerians, to civil societies, to everybody to come out and join us. January 27th, I am appealing and I'm asking Nigeria that this is long overdue. Everybody should come out. The youths, they have been disenfranchised. They should also come out and be part of this. And government knows that if we don't fail to take this, another answers, the one that is even more than the first one, might also crop up. So let Nigerians be part of this protest rally. And if government fails, or if government continue and they go ahead and they implement the pump price of the fuel of the PMS, definitely it's going to be a total shutdown. This is just a warning protest. But if the government fails and the government have to go ahead and implement this wicked policy, then we will mobilize Nigerians, we will mobilize everybody, and then it's going to be a total shutdown.